Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome once again to Quick Shot Reviews. Today we're going to review a film that came out many years ago to a lot of criticism. The original director has now recut the film with his original idea, and it lasts over 4 hours. It can only be Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League, and justice has definitely been done in this one. If you want to find out what I thought of Zack Snyder's Justice League cut, then join us for the main part of the video, and in the meantime click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell and that like button, and I will see you in the main part of the video. Zack Snyder's Justice League was released in 2021 and it is available on HBO and Sky for those who want to watch it. It is absolutely free as long as you've got those subscription services, so I suppose it's not actually free, but it's totally worth the watch. Stars all of the same people as well, and it was, like I say, released in 2021. Henry Cavill as Superman, Ben Affleck as Batman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, Amy Adams as Lois Lane, the only person to ever have a relationship with both Superman and Batman in the extended DC universe, of course, Amy Adams being the original love interest of Batman in the the Dark Knight series. I can't even think. No, I've had a couple of days off. I'm chilled. Excuse me. Lots of dust. We get Ray Fisher as Cyborg, a new character being brought into the Justice League. Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Of course, he had his own film that was after the start of the Justice League. Yeah, exactly. My thoughts exactly. You know, set up the Justice League first and then do the Justice League stuff. I don't think they jumped too far into it, but it wasn't just that, it was the fact that Zack Snyder's original idea was cut to shreds by someone else, and it was terrible. The same director, Joss Whedon, obviously made Avengers what it was, and Avengers was a great film, but it tried to make Justice League too much like Avengers. And Justice League and DC has always been a lot darker than Marvel. Excuse me. Ezra Miller as the Flash. I really liked Barry Allen in this one. I liked Ezra Miller's portrayal of the Flash. He was cheeky, like a Spider-Man type character. He was young, he was, you know, struggling as a scientist and all that kind of stuff with his background. I would have actually loved to have seen a Flash solo film before this came out, but I thought Ezra Miller did a fantastic job of playing the Flash. Jesse Eisenberg is Lex Luthor. Again, we get some more background on him, and you know, it just plays out a better character. Jeremy Irons as Alfred is a bit more angry and everything about what Bruce Wayne is doing. And J.K. Simmons, of course, who played J. Jonah Jameson in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, is playing Commissioner Gordon here. I did have to watch this film in 2 parts, and I would suggest that is exactly what you do, because there are lots of things in this film, little bits that have been added, and big bits that have been added that you would probably miss if you watched the whole thing all in one go. Plus, you'd have to sit with a bucket by the side of you because it's 4 hours long. You know, everything is 100% justified. Everything that was added, the 4-hour runtime. I feel like if this was the original release, it should have been released in 2 parts, of course. But definitely wouldn't want to sit in the cinema on those seats. Although the cinema I go to has got reclining electric seats, so you know, maybe I wouldn't be so bothered about watching a 4-hour film, but 4 hours is a lot of time to take out of one's day. The backstories are elaborated on. The backstory of the main villain as well, the Superman storyline where he's been brought back, there's little things here and there, and like I say, big things as well that have been added just to make this film so much better. There's a little bit of humour as the team start figuring out each other's strengths and weaknesses, a bit like in the Avengers, but done in a very Zack Snyder way. And you know, it's dark, but it's got dark humour in it, and you see the Flash and Cyborg become this sort of duo, and of course then you've got the main superheroes, the big superheroes, the adult versions rather than the sort of teenage, early 20s superheroes in Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Batman, Superman, who, you know, we don't get to see a lot of Superman in this one. Most of it is Superman as Clark Kent, you know, discovering who he is again, remembering everything that made him so good, and you know, the fact that we got that means that there was more mystery around why they were doing what they were doing in terms of a Justice League. And yeah, it was just so much better. Even the beginning, you go straight into the action. There was more action in this one. The flash forwards, I think, into the multiverse, so to speak, sort of Earth 1s and Earth 2s and all that kind of stuff, they were done a lot better. I'd love to see a Deathstroke Batman movie as well, because you know, Deathstroke is such an awesome character, an actual match for Batman in terms of his combat style and everything else. That would have been great if he was the main villain, but it's still Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, and the flash forward gives you a bit more information about how that went, and you know, obviously Superman going bad and all that kind of stuff. It's really good. Like I say, Marvel needs to be a bit darker. Sorry, DC needs to be a bit darker than Marvel, and this is exactly what it achieves. I would say do this in 2 parts. There's loads and loads that I could tell you, but it would really ruin the experience of it. A lot of it you've already seen in the original Justice League cut by Joss Whedon, but this one is very much well worth it. If you've got access to the right streaming services, I would give this one a go, but definitely watch it in 2 parts because there's so much to take in, and I think you, as much as I enjoyed it in 2 parts as well, I think you'll enjoy it more, you'll appreciate it more if you watch it in bits rather than one whole section. My final verdict on this one is watch it, because it is really, really good. This one is worthy of the hype, unlike, in my opinion, Godzilla vs. King Kong. And you know, if you've watched it, give us, you know, your comments down below the video or up the side of the video. You can join us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Give us your thoughts and theories there as well. And you know, again, just keep in contact with us. You know, you've got us to the point where we're nearly at 1,000 subscribers in less than a year, and we wouldn't be able to do that without you, the Cheap Shot Nation. So hope you've enjoyed the video and my thoughts on Zack Snyder's 2021 cut of the Justice League. And If you have, make sure you click that subscribe button, share us with your friends and all that kind of stuff. And take care of yourselves, because we want to see you back here for more quick shot reviews in the near future, and fingers crossed we'll be able to bring you some new release films from the cinemas. One thing I'm really missing at the moment is going to the cinema to watch these films on a big screen with really good sound and things like that. Do have a decent setup here, but it's nothing quite like sitting with a big cup of drink that you'll probably end up, not finishing it, and watching a big film with your mates sat by the side of you and seeing it on a big screen. This one would have been great in IMAX as well. It would have been absolutely brilliant. Well, there you go. I will see you next time. You are the Cheap Shot Nation. I've been your host, Luke. Goodbye.
Hiya.